Good morning, Titans. Today is February 8th. I'm Antonio Laberman.
And I'm Jamie Hughes.
We've got a jam-packed show for you today.
Wait, Antonio, you're just going to start today without saying your signature line?
Well, since you asked, how you doing?
That's much better. Now let's get started.
We've got lots of rally news today. Let's begin by clearing up the rumors you may have heard about which class was the actual winner of the rally. Reporters Matt Hoffman, Julian Perez, and Chris Howell talked to Activities Director Miss Natalie Robbins to clear up the confusion.
So there's been some controversy of what actually happened for the official results for the rally. And what student government always does is we always double check the results at the very end. And we realized on actually recalculating that there was an issue. But what we would say is student government, we really strive to bring the culture of the school at its best, and we really wanted to create a sense of pride here. So that's why we're here to explain that the situation has been found, we're correcting the problem, but unfortunately, the actual results of Winter Ball Rally was that the juniors won the spirit and the seniors did not. To officially announce the winners for the Winter Ball Rally 2013, we wanted to say that the hard work did not go unnoticed, and officially the juniors did win by 20 points over the seniors. But we're super excited because that doesn't really matter right now because the final rally is the big one, and it's the big blacklight one. So we're super excited about that, but that was just what I wanted to bring to your attention.
So now that the true winner has been announced, we can enjoy this rally highlight package created by Matt Hoffman and his crew. Reporters Julian Perez and Chris Howell were busy this week. They were also at the Varsity Boys Basketball Senior Night on Tuesday. The Titans defeated visiting Mira Loma 63-36, and there were a few more surprises at the game.
On Tuesday night, the boys' varsity basketball team celebrated senior night with help from the Red Zone and the Sacramento Kings organization. The Titans came out strong with an exciting play to get the crowd into the game early. Isaiah Ellis got off to a great start in the first quarter, and the Titans ended the quarter winning 20-10. In the second quarter, the Titans extended their lead to 33-15. During the halftime show, the Sacramento Kings festivities continued, with the Kings breakdancers performing. The Titans also had an ode to the wrestlers as they came out during halftime to celebrate their huge win. As the third quarter began, Antelope tightened up defensively and allowed only 4 points. They also continued to push the ball with a great offensive effort, with multiple transition baskets by Tyler Winston and Gabe Beeler. Coach Richards gave his bench players extended minutes in the fourth quarter, as the Titans finished the game off versus the Matadors by a final score of 63-36. We caught up with Coach Richards after the game to give his thoughts on the team effort.
You know, it was great tonight on senior night to get that kind of a crowd out. That's the crowd that we feed off that energy, and we've been having that crowd, you know, since the school's built. And it's good to see the Red Zone back out in force. I know, you know, everything I hear is, oh, you guys keep winning by 20, by 30, but that doesn't matter to the guys. You know, they put in the hours of practice. They love seeing their friends out there cheering them on. Great atmosphere with the Kings coming out. And it was a great way to, you know, have the senior night, getting the W like that, getting everybody in.
We caught up with one of the graduating seniors that had a 17-point game, Isaiah Ellis.
Last senior night was good. I had fun. A lot of people showed up. It was great to go out and play a good game, so I really enjoyed it.
Some of you may have recognized the announcer for the game on senior night. It was none other than the voice of the Sacramento Kings himself, public address announcer Scott Moe.
I had the chance to do kind of my dream job, announcing basketball games for the NBA, but to be honest with you, coming out to high schools and seeing, you know, young people that just love their team and support it, like that's what it's all about. We come out every time we do these kinds of things, we come out and we're just like mesmerized by how much you all like your team, love your team, and support it. So it's cool to go from high school to high school, especially ones like this that not only have a legit team, but have a great fan base.
It was special to have the Sacramento Kings organization out for senior night. The Titans' last game of the regular season is Tuesday, February 12th at Rio Americano. Make sure to come out and support your Titans on their first playoff game on February 20th at home. Reporting for Channel 5 Titan TV News, this is Chris Howell.
It has come to the administration's attention that obscene amounts of trash are littering the campus. Assistant Principal John Smith is so concerned about the trash issue that he placed a message in this week's bulletin. Reporters Batch Desange and Paul Cisneros caught up with Smith on Wednesday.
The reason that we had the announcement in the bulletin most recently about trash is I've been at 3 different high schools, and I've never seen a school that has such pride as Antelope High School. This campus, when our WASP committee came here last year, the group was coming by in amazement how our hallways don't have any trash, how our tables are picked up. And for whatever reason, I think, you know, things kind of go in stages. I think we've just lost sight of what a beautiful campus this is and how lucky we are to be here. And trash is being left outside in places. And then when people leave the cafeteria, it's a disaster. And, you know, I heard one student say, well, isn't it the custodian's job to clean up the trash? No, it's not. We're all young adults, and in my case, older, and we need to throw our own trash away. This is our home. We have to stay here. And just in all seriousness, it brings rats. It brings seagulls that poop on us. Let's just take care of our campus because, like I said, we're lucky to have it.
Our deepest condolences are sent out to those involved in the recent Sandy Hook Elementary School shooting. Sadly, such a tragedy leaves everybody at schools all around the country wondering if their campus would be fully prepared for such an event. Reporters Matt Hoffman and Aiden Ballard take a deeper look at the issue at our home.
Have the breaking news of a shooting at an elementary school in Newtown, Connecticut.
16-year-old armed with a shotgun walked into a classroom today and shot
and critically injured a teenager,
in which 27 people were killed, 20 of them children.
You have undoubtedly heard of the recent school shootings. In Hartford, Connecticut, at Sandy Hook Elementary School on December 14th, a gunman walks on campus and opens fire, killing 20 students as well as 6 faculty members. And on January 10th, at Taft Union High School in California, a student shooter opens fire on his classmates and leaves one in critical condition. This is the reality of school shootings, whether they be by an unknown gunman or a fellow student on our campus. With these school shootings occurring more and more often, it is entirely possible that it could happen to our school. School administration says that our campus can be put in lockdown as little as 1 to 2 minutes. In the unlikely event, though, there are procedures for students to follow if an unknown shooter were to come onto campus. These procedures will keep students and faculty members safe and secure.
There's a certain tone that is sounded. Most folks have probably heard it before. And again, we will be drilling this very, very soon. And at that particular point in time, what basically happens is that students are to go into the closest classroom as possible whenever this happens to occur. In other words, if it's on passing period, you don't try to get to your regular classroom, you go into the first classroom you can find. Teachers are to literally spend about 30 seconds kind of getting kids inside, then the doors are to be locked from the inside, all of the window blinds are to be closed, the lights are to be turned off, and students are to be literally down hiding, so to speak, in the classroom, like around desks, under desks, and out of the sight line of the window and the door.
So now you know the procedures if an unknown gunman were to come on our campus. However, what if the shooter is a member of the student body? Would the procedures change then?
Student shooter, it's no different than if it's an adult shooter. Obviously, we want to isolate the situation and hopefully get law enforcement here as quickly as possible. In the Taft situation, a teacher became the hero. Luckily, that worked out, but obviously none of us want to be in that situation. Hopefully, law enforcement can be here quick enough, or our on-site SRO can handle the situation.
In the past, the standard procedure has been lockdown only. However, now, if administration can centralize the shooter, the new procedure is to evacuate the classrooms away from the gunman.
Thinking seems to change a little bit from locking down to if we can really pinpoint the area of campus where I'm going to call him an active shooter might be. For instance, if we know he's come to the back gate and he's in the gym, then the process would be to literally have, say, the A and L wings wouldn't lock down. We would have those students exit through the front gate and head to the closest elementary school. In this case would be Barrett.
You're actually in the active side of an incident such as a violent shooter on campus. Yeah, you want to get out of there. We want to get people out of the situation as fast as possible. Based on our conversations with local sheriff officers, that's basically what they tell you as well. We don't want people just becoming sitting ducks. We want people to scatter and move, and then let law enforcement and or school administration try to provide resistance while students can get to cover or get out of here.
The problem with evacuation is until that shooter is incapacitated, either killed or arrested, whatever, if you're out in the halls or out on the grounds and the shooter's there, you basically made yourself a target. If you lock yourself in a classroom behind a fire door, that shooter has to make entry into that room.
Administration hopes that locking the gates besides the front gate will increase safety. This will force any shooter to walk in the front of the campus where he could be easily centralized.
Clear the gates as much as possible. Do everything we can to discourage folks from getting on campus easily through areas that we can't really patrol on a regular basis. We do now, in terms of pulling the back gates, but there's always that option. So by trying to restrict all entrances and exits after 7:45 through the front gate till the end of the school day, we're hoping we have much more control over who's coming in and out of our campus.
With more and more school shootings happening nationwide every week, some schools are taking extreme measures. At Fontana Unified School District in Fontana, California, the school board has purchased 14 high-powered Colt rifles. The safety officers on campus check out the rifles before and after school every day. Here at our school, administration does not believe we need to go to such extremes such as purchasing assault rifles. Instead, we're taking more precautions such as locking the gates during school hours and using campus monitors more effectively. If a shooting were to happen here, we would be as ready as we could be. Administration says to expect a lockdown drill in the near future. Signing off for your Channel 5 Titan TV News, I'm Matt Hoffman.
Now, on a lighter note, the wrestling team has a home meet this Saturday. Are you going, Jamie?
I don't know for sure, but I'm certainly excited for the 3-day weekend. Happy birthday, Lincoln.
Definitely.
On Wednesday, we're hoping to do a new segment called Ask Antonio, where Mr. Leigh Vermont will answer your anonymous questions.
Please drop off your questions in Mr. Pete LeBlanc's classroom, S206. I can't wait to answer your questions.
Well, that's all we have for you, Titans. Have a great weekend.
Bye, you guys.
Bye.
What are their names? Robert. Alma mater. Robert, Isaiah. We don't have last names, so we don't need them.
We have first names.
It helps us better that way. Jocelyn, keep going up until it squeaks.
Good job. I messed up twice. Is your mic off? Yeah. Good. I messed up twice, and you caught it both times. You guys ready? Hey, let them get their mats off the floor. Let them get their mats off the floor. Well, no, because I couldn't see M&A.
Give that to DJ, please. Go get a calculator. Calculator. Time. 1:35. They got a deduction. How many deductions for the freshmen? Ryan, let me see yours. Hey, move that sleeping bag. The seniors. Were the freshmen really that close? The seniors were pissed. How's it going?
Winners? Freshmen, sophomores, juniors, seniors.
In fourth to first?
Yeah.
In order.
Freshmen, sophomores, juniors, seniors.
Oh, whatever. I don't know why the mic's so low. I gotta figure that out, so that's gonna bug me. I know, free till May. Hey, tell them to meet in the middle. Student Gov. Actually, just rally. They should have just stopped. I wouldn't have kept going. They just boom, and nobody even got the apple. It just stood there on the table. All right, good job, but we gotta clean everything up.
Your mama.
All right.
A nice one. Like you love me. Mwah.